like Glenn said earlier, boots on the ground.
Rodgers on the move. End zone for Adams. He's got it. Touchdown, Packers! In the meantime, it's 2nd and 10. And time running out in the first half. Rodgers is going deep for Valdez-Scantling. And he's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers! Now he drops back. Now he comes forward. And he drops back. Rodgers, sideline. Davante Adams right on target.
Thank you very much. Penalties helped, especially on Will Harris. As Aaron Jones breaks loose. Aaron Jones, he's headed for the end zone. And he's going to be in with a Packer touchdown. Rodgers has time. Deep down the sideline. And the catch is made. And there he goes, Marquez.
When Jordan Love was taken at 26 overall, the Packers took a quarterback from Utah State and not a receiver. From midfield looking for a shot, Rodgers sending it deep downfield, and Lazard brings it in. 319. All right, third try, pulls the trigger. 3rd and 10, 2 incompletions. Shot downfield, Lazard got to it, getting it all the way home. Lazard inside the 10, down to the 3. Second home run shot, beat P.J. Williams. It's a gain of 72.
Rubbed over here for a first down.
3rd down and 4. As Rodgers throws, it's Adams, makes the catch, and will take it in for his 2nd touchdown today. 45 yards from Rodgers to Adams on 3rd down.
They don't have the pass rush that we're accustomed to seeing, but the secondary has been really good.
Here's one for Adams downfield, and a catch. Touchdown.
Yeah, that distribution's pretty much what we've seen every game from Green Bay.
Rodgers going to air it out. There he is, Valdez-Scantling for the touchdown.
But it is different, and we all know it, and I applaud these players and coaches the way that they've handled it all.
Rodgers throws for Adams, and that was a thing of beauty. Going deep, and the catch is made. Marquez Valdez-Scantling is going to scamper into the end zone, and that's a Packer touchdown. Starting to get attention as a possible head coaching candidate as Rodgers is protected down the middle for the touchdown. This one aired out, Valdez-Scantling, and he's got it.
And then he jumps to the NFL, but Rodgers was already here, so you have to have an open mind to work together. Rodgers flips his hips, flips it downfield, wide open, Tunyon, touchdown.
2nd and 7. Big running lane, and Jones takes off into the secondary, and now sprinting down the sideline. Wiggles past McLeod. And he's all the way.
Rodgers looking for Davante Adams. Cutting it to the inside, and there he goes for a Packers touchdown. Rodgers looking right, throwing right. It is held on to. What a grab by Marquez. Hand it off to Jones, who has a hole for a first down, and a big play for Aaron Jones. Inside the 30.
Snap it. First down, and a lot more, and all the way to the end zone goes A.J. Dillon. Blitz coming. Rodgers fires, and that is a fantastic catch.
Bears coming with the blitz. Rodgers sees it, floats it down the middle. It is caught. Valdez-Scantling going to go all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jones has 98 of them. Play fake here, though. Rodgers going for it all, looking to break it open. He's got it. Lazard going to go. Touchdown, Green Bay.
over the ball for Tampa Bay. Good matchup with Corey Linsley, one of the best in the game. Here's one down the sideline. It is caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. Over the ball for Tampa Bay. Good matchup with Corey Linsley, one of the best in the game. Here's one down the sideline. It is caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. Valdez-Scantling on a beautiful throw from Aaron Rodgers.
2nd and 8. Good protection. Rodgers, a ton of time and a man wide open, and that's Valdez-Scantling.
Amari Rodgers in motion. Aaron Rodgers fires downfield, looking for Devontae Adams. He's got it! Inside the Bengals 10-yard line, a spectacular catch. Rodgers to Adams, 59 yards. Amari Rodgers in motion. Aaron Rodgers fires downfield, looking for Devontae Adams. He's got it! Inside the Bengals 10-yard line, a spectacular catch. Rodgers to Adams, 59 yards.
He's just too good.
The three of them, you mentioned Hackett, the offensive coordinator. Matt LaFleur is, of course, the play caller, and Rodgers kind of blending their styles all together for this offense.
A.J. Dillon on first down with a big run, and he breaks into the secondary. Second-year man at a Boston college.
Good protection, Love out to his right. And this one up for grabs, and somehow caught by Randall Cobb.
Here we go. Blitz coming. Rodgers floats one. Valdez-Scantling inside, trying to get to the end zone. He's going to go. A bomb to Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Green Bay. Holy cow. And now an extra point away from the tie.
Additional opportunity.
A.J. Dillon is now the back on 3rd and 18. Rodgers deep downfield. Caught. Up at the 44, Allen Lazard. Rodgers, what a great fake. Deep drop by Rodgers. And a long throw is hauled in by Adams. Sooner or later, touchdown.
3rd and 5, pass is caught. Lazard, touchdown! There it is! History for Aaron Rodgers on Christmas Day at Lambeau. 3rd interception of the year for Chandon Sullivan. 2nd interception of the game for Baker Mayfield. Rodgers, Lazard, one-handed catch. As this drive starts at the 10. Here's Rodgers handing to Aaron Jones. Big play over the left side out across the 30.
3rd and 2, and on the inside give, it is Jones bouncing to the outside. Aaron Jones on the run. Into the secondary, inside the 20-yard line. 2nd and 5, Rodgers comes back to the other side towards Lazard, who's got it! Down in bounds. Touchdown, Packers.
He comes out healthy, mission accomplished.
On the fake, Rodgers has time, lets it go. Lazard, he's got it, and then lost it and has it again for the touchdown. The catch, the bobble, the catch. And 6.
He's been kicked around to 5 or 6 different teams until he found a home here.
Love dumps it underneath, got some room. DeGuara first down, maybe more. DeGuara on his horse, on the way to the end zone. Touchdown. 62 yards.
3rd down and 3. Rodgers steps through. He's got Jones. Jones wide open. Down inside the 15. Third down and 3. Rodgers steps through. He's got Jones. Jones wide open. Down inside the 15.
So far early in this season, they've been struggling.
Jones, good hole. Aaron Jones has a first down and still going. Jones with a stiff arm and run into Minnesota territory.
Run 21. And another one. Jones into the secondary. Aaron Jones having a night. Even the officials can't keep up with him. And Packer fans should know there are 537,000 Packer shareholders. Rodgers, deep shot, downfield. Sammy Watkins having a night. Watkins out of bounds inside the 35-yard line.
So that's 3 first downs via penalty on this drive for Green Bay, which needs to make up 2 scores. Nothing open for Rodgers. Rolling, throwing, end zone. What a catch! Did he haul it in? What a play by Aaron Jones! Rising over curl for a crucial score for Green Bay.
Rodgers protected, flipping to the corner of the end zone for Dobbs, who turns around. Did he bring it in? Yes! What a catch by Romeo Dobbs for the touchdown. Whoa, what a play!
They turned around 3 times.
Watch it all over the country and in Wisconsin. And for Rodgers, it just hasn't been like this in quite some time. Jones, big run up the middle. Aaron Jones through the secondary and all the way out to the 45-yard line to play the team that drafted him for the first time in this building. Rodgers sprints to space, now launches downfield and breaking free and open for the touchdown. Samori Toure, who couldn't pull in the first one, has his first NFL touchdown.
Rodgers, pressure, throwing, caught! Toure's got it on his back, and a first down. Now the ball comes loose at the end. Still fighting for it. It is... What's the ruling? Lions are saying they have it. Oh my goodness.
This is unbelievable.
Jeff Okudah, whose ball is it?
The ruling on the field is that was a fumble out of bounds.
That's right. On the fake. Rodgers lets it fly. Has Watson. He's got it on his feet and he's in for the touchdown.
That might be the biggest catch of this young receiver's career. He needed this one. He's had some struggles, but no bigger catch. I wouldn't mind coming back to Lazard. I think Lazard or some sort of design check down here. You got Aaron Jones. Got all these guys up in the line. If they can find a way to get Jones out.
Rodgers steps up, going deep, has a man. It's caught. Watson is in. Touchdown, Green Bay. On a 4th and 7. Jones spins out of trouble. Oh, Aaron Jones, look at this. Inside the 25. What a run from Aaron Jones. And it looked like maybe the ball could have come out at the end. But they say Jones got it back. Jones
for Jordan Love.
37, here he is throwing in the middle. It's caught by Watson. He's got great speed. Turning the corner. Christian Watson down the sideline. And he will score. Whoa. Hang on. Love to Watson. To a 1-score game.
Remember, the Bears also have a missed PAT and a field goal blocked in a 1-point game. It's not the first time that's happened this year. It's Watson on the end around. He can fly. And he can fly to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. They'll bring an extra man.
Love's protected. Love's got Watson deep down the field. What a grab by Christian Watson. Here is Wilson breaking to the outside. There goes the rookie. Just try to stay in bounds if you can, but the game is iced at this point anyway.
It's a teaching moment.
That's right.
It's a teaching moment.
6 defensive backs for the Steelers.
Remember, Highsmith off of one edge, Watt off of the other.
Jones exits the backfield. Love pulls the trigger on a deep one. Caught! Touchdown! Jaden Reed on the grab. That has 59 seconds to work with, trailing by 4. Love heaves it downfield, and it's caught by Reed. Forced out of bounds.
Whitetail.
Here's Reed. And Reed with speed. And Reed got a block and a touchdown. Luke Musgrave opened the door, leading to Reed's Lambeau leap and a Packer lead.
Start with A.J. Dillon in the backfield, but it's a fake. Love protected. Love going deep. Christian Watson, the intended receiver, and he's got it. A big play up top on the first play. And what a start for these Packers.
You can't miss those shots.
Wasted opportunity for the Lions. Now it's Jordan Love's turn on the fake again. Gets it out to Dillon, who's wide open in the flat. Tries to leap, but he's still on his feet across the 30. A.J. Dillon is not supposed to be able to do that. He's 250 pounds. Love gonna run it. No, he's gonna keep it. How about that call? And Love, room to run. He may go the whole way. Sliding down at the 40. He was not conservative, and it pays off for Green Bay. And Jordan Love with a huge run.
Here come the Chiefs. Pressure's on. Love, throw, end zone, Watson! Oh, did he catch that? He did, but there is a flag down. What a grab by Christian Watson. And I think it's going to stand.
3rd and 4, extra pressure picked up. Low out there for Dobbs, and he's got it. Did he hang on, go into the ground? They said he juggled, but let's see what the official says. He's ruling it a catch, and it's
22 Harrison Smith nosing down to the edge. Here he comes. Protected as well, firing in the middle of the field. Touchdown in the middle, Jaden Reed. He now leads the team with 9 on the year, and the Packers have jumped out to a 9-0 lead. 4 in the pattern for Love. Inside it's Reed again. Got away from 1. Reed on the run. Inside the 10. To the goal line. Breaks the plane. What a run by Reed. Touchdown Green Bay. His 2nd of the night. And he gritties in the Vikings house. Well, Clifford's going to throw it downfield, and Melton is there, and he's got it. And he's pulled down at the 30-yard line. So Sean Clifford, who had only played 5 snaps all year, gets to connect on his first one here in the NFL.
Here's Love. Pressure. Back foot throw. End zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Dontavian Wicks. Oh, my goodness. Oh, a little miscommunication there, but Love still stands in. He's got a man wide open. It's Dobbs. Comes back to get it. Romeo Dobbs racing up the sideline, and he's down inside the 20. Even a broken play works for Green Bay as Dobbs with a big gainer. He's got 46. Here's Jones. Another big seam. Aaron Jones into Cowboys territory.
We're going to rely on our corners and our secondary who've come through time and time again, but they can't keep letting Aaron Jones run this down their face.
Fake it to him here. Love, back foot, has a man wide open, and it's going to be caught by Musgrave, racing towards the end zone. He is in. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's a wild shot, by the way. by our crew. Here is Aaron Jones. It's a good spring block. Jones in open territory. Aaron Jones has a chance. Midfield. Aaron Jones inside the 40. Wilson will get it. Wilson looking for a little hole. Gets to the outside. Leaps over a defender. And Ward. That's a great run. And Wilson.
After Jacobs went for 6 carries but just 4 yards. It is Reed on the jet sweep. Reed showing off the speed inside the 20. He could go and he will. Jaden Reed, electric. 33 yards. Touchdown, Packers. But Watson in motion on 3rd and 10. Love steps up on the run. Wide open, Jaden Reed. Make the man miss. Reed, goodbye. Touchdown, Packers, 70 yards. Comes up with a huge play to get his offense back on the field. Here's Jacobs. Jacobs through the hole. Jacobs on his feet. And Jacobs out of bounds at the 45.
That's why you have eyes on vision on the quarterback.
Here's Love. Wide open. He's got Kraft. Tight ends running with stiff arm. Kraft scoring the distance. Tucker Kraft.
But really smart play there to help his teammate turn the corner.
It almost looks like you're posting somebody up. Love looking deep on 1st down. He's got a man out there. Wide open Watson for a Packer touchdown. On 3rd and 4, here comes the blitz. Gardeck providing the pressure. Love lofts it up. Oh, what an adjustment. Romeo Doubs. The 20-yard touchdown.
Across the field.
Here's Love to the end zone. Diving catch. What a catch it is by Kraft for the score.
Sitting out this play, 1st and 10.
Jacobs getting a lot of work now. Picking up steam to the 20 and down to the 18.
But the Jaguars going to have to figure it out. 2nd down and 6. Love fires downfield, wide open, and breaking free is the tight end Kraft. Inside the 20 and still going. Finally tackled by Andre Sisco inside the Jaguars' 10-yard line. Now hands it off, Jacobs, cuts to the outside, Josh Jacobs inside the 20, the 10, to the end zone, touchdown. His 2nd today, takes it in from 38 yards out. On 2nd and 6, fake to Jacobs. Uh-oh, he's got him. Willis to a wide open Jaden Reed.
And it's Jacobs. A little stutter style. Oh, there's nobody home. Josh Jacobs. Still going, and he's inside the 40. Finally, Joseph brought him down, but Jacobs, what a start for him. He picks up 37. Play pass. Love rolling, looking for Watson. Double coverage down there. Christian Watson came down with it. Oh, double coverage. Didn't matter.
Here the communication of 3rd and 6. Love. Sideline shot. Watson separates. Got it. Wasn't touched. So he gets all the yardage to the 26-yard line. As they have now won 4 of their last 5. Packers trying to do the same. 3rd and 5. Love putting it up top, back of the end zone. Oh, did Dobbs catch that? What a catch, Romeo Dobbs! Touchdown, Green Bay! What a catch!
4. They got 2 solid tight ends, and Kraft has really come into his own this year, which was necessary with the injury to Musgrave.
More Jacobs right side. What a drive. Jacobs. He's out of bounds inside the 5.
I think you're very comfortable with him to finish this game.
3rd down and 8. Bears bring pressure. Willis, a wobbler into space. Coming back to get it. It's Jaden Reed.
On the give inside, Jacobs breaks the tackle. Straight ahead he goes. Josh Jacobs taking everyone with him inside the 5, and he's down.
Yeah, she's the daughter of a former NFL All-Pro guard, Ron Stone. Here's Love, heaving it down the field, and he's got his man. He's got Dobbs.
Talking about great athletes.
Zach Tom, who's started every game over the last 2 years since they picked him up. On 2nd and 6, good protection, pass wide open, making the catch and getting into Washington territory. Tucker Kraft pulls his way down to the 20-yard line.
They're going to start delivering some pressure. Let's see. Here they come.
Here comes some pressure, picked up for the moment. Love taking the shot. 2 receivers, same area. Who's got it? The rookie Golden does at the 22-yard line. Dontavian Wicks and the rookie Matthew Golden were same place, same town.
6 in the secondary, 3rd and 10 for Love. Here comes Hendrickson. There goes Love. Downfield, caught by Golden. What a catch. What a throw.
TJ screaming off the edge on 3rd down. Love hit as he throws, up for grabs. Caught! Kraft! Oh, on the run. Kraft pulling away. Still on his feet at the 30. What a run after the catch by Kraft all the way to the 26-yard line. It's a 59-yard gain.
That's the first incompletion for Love today. So they get a 3rd and 12 here. He's going to do it again. Deep shot. That ball is pulled in. Christian Watson taking the top off. Another 3rd and long for Green Bay. 5th body coming for the Giants' pressure. Love with time. Waving receivers around. Off the back foot, he launches it downfield, and it's caught by Savion Williams. The rookie comes up huge on 3rd and long. Love on a high snap. Floats it. Watson up top. It is caught! Touchdown Packers! Green Bay's got the lead.
Love just barely gets it off. Run to Jacobs. Good move from more. Jacobs breaks free into Lions territory, and he's down inside the 40. Love looking, floating for the corner. Wins. He is. Is he in? Waiting for the signal. Yes, he's in. Touchdown Packers. Love loads up, going deep. Christian Watson down there. He's got it! Touchdown Packers! Matthew Golden checks in at wide receiver. He's missed the last 3 games. The speedy rookie. Love loading up, going deep, down the field. Has a man! It's caught! Touchdown Bo Melton and the Pack! Here they line everybody at the line but one. Love on a play fake. Quick throw. Watson with the speed. Uh-oh! Christian Watson in a foot race, and he's going to win it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
I don't think that was pass interference.
Meanwhile, Jacobs, no one near him, taken off. Jacobs to the end zone for his longest touchdown run of the season.
Third and 2. Bears rush 4. Willis floats one deep. He's got Dobbs. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
From the 23, pass to the outside. Finding room here. Golden. Golden is inside the 10, and Golden will go into the end zone for the touchdown. So Matthew Golden, their number 1 pick, who did not have a single touchdown during the regular season, picks an opportune time for number one. Extra pressure. Pass throw. Dobbs makes a tremendous catch.